everyone, Asperburn here, Coming 101, do another review. This time we're going to do a cartoon. A lot of you are probably confused about this one. Ghostbusters, Primeval. Yes, a lot of people are like, what? Okay, so this one right here, which I'm surprised that they found, has over 175 episodes, or minutes, whatever. Got it for $2. As you can see, this is what the crew looks like. Yes, I know, a lot of you are like, dude, that's not the Ghostbusters. Believe it or not, they are. And the thing is, this cartoon is actually based on a TV series back, 1975, where it was all black and white, and yes, they were busting ghosts and everything with a little thing they have, which, yeah, you can see it from right here. Oh, gadget right there. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to work every time they catch a ghost. It's like, But, yes, they also have a giant gorilla. I don't remember the story when it comes to that gorilla. I guess they actually put a human brain in there or something. I don't remember how it goes. But that came out in 1975. And then later on, the movie of the Ghostbuster with, Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, that came out in 86. So, I don't know. I mean, it is pretty weird if you really, really think about it, how they did that, Like, okay, well, we're going to call ourselves the Ghostbusters. And obviously, it's kind of the same idea a little bit, but they really, really changed it around. In my point of view on that one, I prefer the Dan Aykroyd Ghostbusters thing because it's a lot better writing, makes more sense. I think it's more entertaining. When I was watching the black and white version, it was kind of cheesy, kind of lame, kind of goofy, kind of like, but And then later on, after that came out, 1986 is where this came out. So they came right after the movie and the cartoon as well. And I guess in a way that actually pissed off the Ghostbuster crew. That's why if you watch the Ghostbuster thing, it would just say the Ghostbusters, the cartoon version, all that. But when this came out, that kind of like sparked a little bit on the writers and the makers and all that. So that's why they see that little orc going around. It says the real Ghostbuster. Like, this is not the real Ghostbusters, even though they did started it. I will admit that they did start this first with the black and white one, not the cartoon, but the black and white one. Now, the cartoon for the real Ghostbusters is obviously my favorite when I was growing up. But yeah, they were still showing this one. And then, the cartoon, it's so much better than the TV show than the 75 thing, kind of like. But it is entertaining. It really is, because since they put more characters in it, Primeval is so cool. So, you got, okay, I don't remember the girl's name. I really don't remember where she's from either. Holy crap. But there's Jake, who plays, like, the moron. Like, he's just goofy and silly at the exact same time. And the guy who does a voice for him is Patrick, who does a voice for Krang. Cool, right? And then his partner, Eddie, whose name is Peter, who is actually from Transformer Prime. Ultimate Prime. Yeah, isn't that cool? So you got two of the good things, but you got the monkey who's also, I think Patch does that, because doesn't really do much. Okay, all right, let's go. But I don't think the monkey in the TV show actually talked. He just did weird things, and he had a little hat with a little spinner. But with this one, he doesn't have a little spinner, so they actually gave him like a Ghostbuster cap, like. And he had this really cool car with the Ghostbusters face on it, like the ghost, not the cross one, like the Ghostbusters. It's just a big old circle with the ghost in it. I don't think this has it. No, it does not. But the car is alive. Yeah, it doesn't have it. But yeah, the car is alive, and it gives you. He's a pretty cool character as well. Like, it could roll on the streets. It could fly in the air. like that, like, wow, this car is cool. And then everything around him is alive. Like when the telephone rings, they don't have Janine or somebody answer the phone. It's you got a skull head, and he's kind of like really rude. And he'll like tell the customer to go away. We don't have nothing here. They're Ghostbusters. And Jake had to go run over there and pick up the phone and see what's the new business. But yeah, the phone is kind of a rude character, but it's funny at the same time. And then you got this little this giant coffin thing where it opens up and you go inside and closes, and you go into this really cool demonic world where this hand picks you up, throws you, the skeleton hands, skeleton faces. Like, the artwork is actually pretty dark, and you get to watch them. Yeah, you literally get to watch them going through this little thing where they change their clothes, change their hats, and all that. Like, what, you can't do it yourself? Because, they're rich people, like, fancy, I don't need to do much kind of thing. But, of course, you got Jake, who's getting his butt kicked left and right by the machines and ghosts and all that. But remember when I say this came out in 1975, and then you got the Ghostbusters, like the original guys from the TV show, which is not really their voice, but the TV show, that's how it happened. They're getting old. They can't do this job anymore, so they actually got one of the guys, which is Eddie's uncle or something like that, or father or something like that, and they have him and bringing a friend in to help out. Of course, the monkey's been in this business for a long time, and he fixes things, so they passed the torch to these guys. So it's not like you're forgetting the original, but that was pretty cool of them. Like I said, and Primeval, yes, Primeval is a machine with the lost soul. So when the person died, the soul went inside the machine and started taking over everything. Who is the voice of Skeletor from the actual He-Man, like the original, which is super cool. Of course, everybody's messaging me now, but and then you have all these characters. You got the werewolf, he's all buff, he's actually pretty cool. You got the professor, who's also dead. You got this floating weird character. I don't even know what the hell he is, but you'll recognize his laugh from the Bears, the Care Bears, the evil character, the little green guy with the cap, and he I can't do his laugh. Nobody cannot do this guy's laugh, but it's not like a smoker laugh, kind of like. But I mean, you got more characters in the cartoon than a TV show ever have. You barely see it in Ghost in the original black and white one, but this one, it's all over the place. It's awesome. You even get a monster ghost that scares Primeval. That says a lot right there. So if you're a Ghostbuster fan and you want to follow the history roots and everything, I know the real Ghostbuster is going to be pissed when I say that, but the original ideas mixed up with the new version. But you guys got to check this one out. This is actually quite entertaining, and like I said, the artwork is old school. I forgot the name of the company, which is also the guy who did He-Man and all that fun stuff. I cannot see the maker of the company. Is that little star thing? Ding! Go Busters! That's what they do. And the theme song is actually quite cool. I mean, it's not as cool as the other Ghostbuster theme song, but this one, the theme song is really kind of catchy. Like, go Busters, let's go. And yeah, it's actually cool. And yes, they actually have action figures for these things, and I'm looking for one. I found the headquarter ones, but it was too late because I didn't have enough money. But yeah, there's action figures of these guys. So if you never heard of this Ghostbusters, you might want to check it out. You may not be a fan of it if you're growing up with the other one, but it is quite entertaining. Yeah, Jake will definitely like drive you nuts for a little while, but he's a cool character. I like him. And knowing that these voice actors are very, very well-known people, and dude, it's so crazy to know who they are and doing this kind of stuff. But that is it. I just want to share this with you guys. So, Ghostbuster Primeval. I mean, there's a whole bunch of these. I think this one is just the best of what the original Primeval kind of thing. The original anime series. Kind of like, I mean, the characters are cool. The bad guys are cool. The ghosts are even cooler. Some parts are going to be cheesy, but that artwork, man, when they're in that world changing their clothes and everything, it is cool. Like, really cool. So, if you already know about this Ghostbuster thing, tell me, what do you guys think about it? I mean, I don't want you guys to pick which one's your favorite because we all grew up with the real Ghostbusters, and this came around the corner after the cartoon and the movie. But if you're curious, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube for the original black and white TV show. Check it out. Tell me what you guys think about it. But also, if you already know about this, then that's cool. Yeah, just tell me what you guys think about it. What's your favorite episodes and stuff like that? Who's your favorite character in there? Like mine is always going to be Primeval. He's this little smirky little smartass kind of character. But check this out. Add this to your collection for 80s and stuff like that. Yeah, and while this is being made, the other one's being made too. The real Ghostbusters, they're being back and forth. So, I mean, truthfully, it's not much of a competition, to be honest with you, because they're two different kind of styles and everything with the same name. But yeah, check it out, guys. Check it out. Ghostbusters. Right here, guys. All right, guys, so that is for now. Push like if you like the review. Hopefully you do. Hopefully just give you an idea what's out there. So, like I said, a lot of people don't know about this because I post this on Facebook, and they're like, what the hell? Believe me, get this a chance. I mean, like I said, I don't want you to compare to which one's better than ever because always going to pick the real Ghostbusters no matter what. But I love the characters in this one as well. The story plot is really cool, too. So there you guys have it. Something new for you guys, for some of you. So that is it. To be continued, and happy hunting, everyone. Latest.